Cartel, hello. Chat, hello. I'm back. We're back. It's the Sleepers Podcast, Tuesday, March 31st, final day of March, 10 a.m. live show. Thank you for being with us as always. Tominator is here early. Hopefully, Cart doesn't make fun of my spelling today. Were you making fun of spelling yesterday?
Well, yeah, you weren't here. So that's Yaxel.
Tominator is Yaxel?
Yaxel's YouTube burner. Yep.
Thank you, Tominator.
Thank you for everything you've done for you.
Thank you. You've changed my life, Tommy. Wow. Okay. Fun show yesterday, I heard.
It was fairly fun.
It wasn't fun?
It was fairly fun.
Fairly fun. Let's go, Penguin Walrus. We see you. Let's go. Glad you're excited. We're excited. You're laughing, Cart.
Well, Penguin Walrus is an insane name.
Why?
I don't know. Anytime I see that, I wonder like what thought process went through. Like, you know what? I'm about to make a YouTube name. Penguin Walrus is what I'm going with.
I like it. Good morning, T. Steffi, Reed Albert. Wow. Patrick Wilson asked how we're doing today. I'm sick, but outside of that, I'm good.
I'm good overall. Can't complain. Team lost in the Sweet 16, but besides that, I really can't complain. I do got to ask this, Gregory. Given the Penguin Walrus discourse, did you have like AMI Messenger back in the day?
Is there a discourse around Penguin Walrus?
Yeah.
No, you're talking AIM, right? AIM.
Oh, AIM, yeah, AIM.
No, I never had an AIM. I wasn't cool enough. I had friends who had AIM, and I would go to their house, and I felt really cool when I got to use their AIM.
What about like Yahoo or something?
No.
So there wasn't like young Gregory. What was his first like screen name?
I really never had one. I just got a cell phone at a certain point, and then I had like video game usernames.
Oh yeah, what was the first video game username?
Literally just G Wizzy.
Okay, so you've been G Wizzy day one. You stand pat.
I never had like Duck Horse 12 or anything like that. No.
Duck Horse 12.
What was yours? Weren't you always just the Brody CA?
No, I went through a couple forms. Early on, I was Lil Frostbite 34. That was the first one.
Lil Frostbite 34 goes crazy.
Yeah, Lil Frostbite 34 was the very first one. Then I went to the Brody CA.
Also,
no, I'm sorry, no. First I was Brody Faloran, and then I went to Brody CA, and then I went to Carter Elliott.
Brody Faloran is when I met you. I remember the Brody Faloran days. Would like it to be known how funny it is that your first ever username included the word bite.
Lil Frostbite.
Just couldn't get around
it. I felt so happy making that one when I made it. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh, you're cold. I'm colder. I'm Frostbite.
Yeah, I kind of want to bring back Lil Frostbite.
I could bring it back.
I think that's great. Go Illini, Games Guru, ILL, INI. Have a great week. I'm looking forward to seeing my Illini Nation in Indy. This could not have gone better from a content perspective in my standpoint. And I can't wait to party with Illini fans all weekend, Cart. Let's talk through a couple. You have Illinois thoughts?
Well, no, I was just going to say in general, I feel like, the Illinois fan base, UConn fan base, less Michigan, Arizona, I would say. But like, we've had experience with UConn fan bases at Final Four. They're rowdy, they're fun. We know how Illinois fans get down. So like, that's going to be pretty cool environment to be in Indy, a place that you and I love to watch basketball at. Like that's our ideal basketball city. So I'm very much excited for that.
Real quick. Less so Michigan, less so Arizona. That's what you said?
Like, I don't know what those fan bases are like at Final Fours.
Well, they don't know. They haven't been to a Final Four in a million years.
Yeah, well, I guess I just don't really consider those, and this is going to sound bad, just like those two fan bases, I don't know what that looks like.
Okay. I think that's a little bit of a miscout, to be honest. Can I push back on that a little?
Yeah, go ahead.
So here's my personal fan prospects for this Final Four. Also, you're frozen on my screen right now. Am I frozen for anybody else?
I'm not frozen.
Okay.
You're not frozen.
Okay. All right, good. I think it's going to be a pretty great fan base Final Four. You might really disagree with me on this portion of this. I'm expecting UConn fans to be the smallest contingent at the Final Four.
Mm.
I mean, we sat on the red couch, and was that not a thing where like they didn't even sell out the student section tickets?
For UConn, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? It was like a whole talking point when like Rip came up. We were like, yo, where are the fans at? And they were like, oh, well, we just go to so many of these.
I legit don't even know if I could even Actually, no, I do remember that because then we were talking about, are they at the women's game?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's a whole thing. UConn basketball is so familiar with this that there are like decisions made of like, oh, we'll just go to the next one.
Mm.
So I am truly expecting UConn to have the smallest crowd here. I think Illinois is going to pack that place out. First time in 20 years. It's local. They're going to be all over, and that's a great fan base. I think Michigan travels better than you're giving them credit for, especially in Indy. Like, especially in Indy. They have a huge alumni base.
So I wasn't even coming at this from a travel standpoint. I think all fan bases are going to show up. I know what UConn fans are like because I saw and I was there. Obviously, I've been to Illinois a couple times and know what that fan base is like. I know you for Michigan fans. I don't know really anybody else. Arizona, I have no clue outside of Subi.
Yeah. I hear that. That makes sense.
Am I still, by the way?
Yeah, you're like robotic. T. Steffi said you're in 240p. I think you're the problem right now.
Like 240 pounds?
No, yeah, RoboCar. Your internet is going through it right now. You need to reconnect. Can you go out and back in?
Fine.
Yeah, I don't know what this is going to do. Let me see if I can. Let's see if this out. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work. Add to the stage. Where am I? Oh God, what happened here? That we'll do this until Cart's back in. Cart's back in. Yes, dude, your internet is dead.
What is going on?
Your internet is dead. I might need a hard reset. I might need a hard reset.
All right, I'll be back in a second.
I'll hold it down. Let's take some chat while we wait for the cartel. Sorry about the technical difficulties, everybody. I think he's wrong about fan bases this time, but Zona will be crazy. Illinois will be crazy. I think Michigan will be relatively crazy. Okay, starting with this one, I want to go back to this. LJ am back. I jam back. I don't know. Olivier Ryu, transfer portal, Purdue. Olivier Ryu's terrible. That's the problem with Olivier Ryu. He's 7'9" and doesn't play. That says all you need to know. I think if he goes the mid-major route, he could be dominant. But I think if another high major, like championship level program tries to take a shot at him, they're just going to realize he doesn't even have cardio. Like, I don't think the guy can walk for 10 minutes straight. I'm trying to think, who is that guy? There's been a couple like giants that became good players, but mid-major good players. Like Taco Fall became a beast, but it took him a few years. Kenny George was another one who like became a really productive player. I still think there's hope that Olivier could do that, or Oliver. I guess I call him Olivier. You got to go to a small level, though, if you're Ryu. Let's see if Cart's alive.
Please tell me I'm alive.
Yeah, you're alive. You're alive. Do you have Olivier Ryu thoughts?
Not really. I feel like he should me being back on the right now feels weird. I think he should just go to a mid-major.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said. All right, let's do a couple more chats. Reed Albert says, question of the day, how many natties does the Underwood family win? Which one wins more and where? Is this implying that Tyler will be like John Shire one day?
Yeah, I guess so.
Could happen.
Who? I don't think they win any natties.
Never?
No.
Never, huh?
Yeah.
I think they'll get one, and I think it will be Brad with Tyler on staff.
So you think it'll be Brad?
And it might be this year. Could be. Could be. I have some Final Four thoughts, man. It feels very last year where like Florida snuck up on people even at the Final Four to me. Like, I think the winner of UConn, Illinois is going to be a lot more dangerous in the title than people are giving him credit for.
That's fair.
But we'll see. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Some allegations that we were unking it up. Is that the AIM talk or is that your internet not working?
Probably the AIM talk, but like newsflash, we are unks.
Yeah, we're dad.
Greg is legit an uncle.
Like a real life uncle?
You're a real life uncle. You have I know this. Carter, Collins, Rio. 5 nieces and nephews.
I do have 5 nieces and nephews. Yeah. Good work.
I can name them all too.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
Go for it.
Okay. Carter, Collins, Rio.
Yeah, you're cooked there. I knew you were cooked there.
No, I know this. Carter, Collins, Rio, and then Rio's
one has a very topical name right now.
Rio Yaxel?
Indy.
I knew that.
Crazy.
That's Rio's sister, right?
We're gonna move on. Penguin Walrus says you guys need to break down how an Illinois bank robbery would go again. Would you like to do that?
They don't do that anymore. They're in Final Fours.
That 2 locked in?
Yeah.
No heists this week.
Yeah, no heists.
Do you think that was a talking point in film study? Like, all right, guys.
I truthfully hope that they wait till the last minute to actually get to Indy.
It would be hilarious. Cart's creativity is underrated. Cart's creativity is maybe the biggest thing that makes this work. I do think it's properly rated, though. Do you feel?
I think it's properly rated. Yeah, I think underrated is going too far.
We give a lot. Like, your creativity is like Duke, I think.
I don't like that example.
Like, everybody knows who Duke is. It's Duke.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can't say it's underrated. It's just like the best and right there, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Greg, does Brandon McCoy end up at Michigan? It sounds like it. Everybody seems to think that's a done deal, and it's going to be announced soon. So I have some thoughts. We're going to do a Brandon McCoy video later today, and I'll share those thoughts. I know Cart is kind of the guy we go to normally for prep basketball thoughts. Do you want to give people a one-liner on your McCoy thoughts right now?
I love McCoy. I think that his like size and athleticism are like off the charts, and like I do think that he needs to. I don't know if he's a point guard, but also he can't really shoot enough to be a 2 guard necessarily. But like I think I said to you yesterday, Dusty's gonna fix stuff.
Yeah.
His athleticism is crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of tools there. Was a guy who was ranked number 1 in that class for a while, has dropped to 10. In a lot of ways, that recruitment is kind of like McKinney's a year ago, where you're elite rated, and then all of a sudden, everybody's not so sure about you. So I don't know. But I don't love the lack of a shot. I do love that he's like dunking from the free throw line in games.
Yeah.
And I think you look at a Michigan roster, if they get what they want, if they get 1 to 2 of the bigs back with Cadeau and McKinney back, you can envision McCoy kind of playing that third Roddy Gale-ish role and just sort of having, obviously no Yaxel, but the same core components that you had this year. So I'm intrigued. We'll see. We'll talk about it more. We'll take a couple more, and then we'll get into our segments. Blueberry Muffin Tinkers and Sleepers Live. Hell yeah. Love
Not
that.
a blueberry muffin guy, but I endorse it.
If you're grabbing a muffin, what type of muff are you looking for?
Oh, banana nut.
Banana nut, really?
Banana nut muffin or poppy seed.
See, that's so extra.
What?
That's a high maintenance muffin choice.
Is it?
Like, can't just grab the normal muffin. Can't grab the easy muffin. Need the extravagant muffin.
A banana nut muffin is a staple in the muffin community.
Or a poppy seed. Like we notice you. We notice you ordering a muffin. Like, that's an attention-seeking muffin.
I'm also not ordering muffins. Like, when's the last time you love muffins? I've noticed that.
Yeah, big muffin household.
You're a big muffin. I'm not a big muffin guy.
Yeah, that's how you get the Will Wade build, and I'm well on my way to the Will Wade.
I will end this podcast if you ever get built like Will Wade.
Patrick Watson says, after the season is over, I know you guys do a lot of portal. I think you should rank all-time Big Ten stuff and make lists. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. We're open to any idea pitches from our audience for off-season content.
Yeah, we want to cater to y'all.
Yeah.
Let me cater to you, because maybe this is the way. Maybe you blow me away. I got your muffins, your content, your rankings, and so much more. Anything you want, just let me cater to you.
I now have a visual of Merck just chasing around the Colts mascot all weekend.
Or wearing the Colts mascot head.
That'd be great. That'd
Yeah.
be great. Yeah. All right. I think we can stop there. We'll do segments and then we'll do a bunch of more questions and comments later on in the show. But I see we got like 135 people live watching right now. That's awesome. That's dope. I'm glad people like the live shows. I think we're going to keep rolling with this. It makes our lives easier as we get ready for Indy. Do we have anything else we need to do before segments? We probably should tell people about the live show.
We should.
Do you want to do that?
Mm-mm.
Do you want me to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got a live show. Live show at the Final Four. It's going to be on Easter Sunday. Yeah, I understand how that's probably the worst organized live show ever. But we're doing a live show for 4 hours on Easter Sunday dinner time in Indianapolis. It's going to be from 3 to 7 at O'Reilly's, which is a Big Ten bar in Indianapolis. I've been told, sources say, it may be a Michigan bar. And our whole team is going to be there. This won't just be Cart and myself. Dion is back. JK is back. We've got J-Man will be there. We've got Matt Maderno will be there. Booby and Jay Hart. The socials crew are going to be on site to help produce this weekend. It's going to be a really, really fun time. And I can't wait. So come see us. O'Reilly's. We will push this out on our social media at some point. We've kind of played it tight until now. But if we get, God forbid, Illinois or Michigan or both, a Sunday live show the day before that championship game will be pretty crazy.
O'Reilly. Yeah, meet us there. Shout out to the Sabbath.
And let's see. Uncle Phil Cow says Riley. No Riley Davis at O'Reilly's.
No Riley. Once again, Riley no show for the Final Four. That's 2 years in a row for those keeping count. That's the thing.
Yeah, no show the Final Four, but simultaneously asking for a bigger role with sleepers.
Yeah, it's special. Really special.
And he's going to get it also. So
Special.
He has us wrapped around his finger. It's crazy.
Special. Okay,
to the show. We're going to do Discord comments as the first topic of the show today. Can you please take us through the Discord comments?
I can do so. Let's go. Let's see. We'll start today with Isaiah from NYC says, overall shout out to Sleepers Media in general, consistently putting out bangers every season. Grateful for y'all. Johnny's will be in Detroit in 2027.
I would like that, I think. I kind of want to see St. John's make a Final Four.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Patino, fan base. Yeah, I'm with that. Purdue Fox. Do we put too much emphasis on player comps? And is KenPom player comp broken? Maybe I'm losing it, but Adai Mara's most similar profile this year is
Matt Harms.
AJ Hammond's 2014.
I was close. I know Harms and Hammonds have both been on that. No, I think it's a great tool. And I think Hammonds and Harms even make sense with Mara. Those are like two of the most giant guys we've seen in the sport in the last 10 years. And Mara's more skilled than them for sure. But Hammonds was a pretty dominant player defensively. I see why that's there.
Yeah, Hammonds just had the mental of cannon catchings, but like skill and everything else was there.
Yeah.
Tony Billich's agent. Hope everything's good at home, Greg. Missed you yesterday. One, any chance we can get a short on Quentin Coleman? I know he's visiting Illinois right now. Seems like it would be a huge get.
Yes. Quentin Coleman was on my maybe do a video list when I was making the list yesterday. I ultimately cut it. So hand up, that's on me. But we can add that to the list for later this week. And I know that the visit seemingly went well from what we heard. So, yeah, we could do that.
And then two, if you are Illinois, would you rather see Michigan or Arizona? My thoughts at least are probably Michigan, since it won't take 20 minutes for Keaton to get into the game, which could happen against Arizona.
I don't know that I'm the right person to answer that question. I think both answers are acceptable. The argument that you would rather see Arizona is just 3-point math ball. There at some point, a team that's really good can just get hot from three and shoot 80% more threes than Arizona is and have a huge advantage in that game. Illinois is definitely a team that could do that. And I think Michigan's a team that could try and exploit that too. But on the other hand, if you get Michigan on an off night, it's way, way, way worse than Arizona's off night. So I think there's arguments for both. I don't know what I would think as an Illinois person. I mean, the only data point we have, Illinois, Michigan, was not good for Illinois at all, in my opinion. So I don't know. I might lean Arizona. What do you think, Cart?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I guess it's how you see it. Like, will the familiarity help you or hurt you? I feel like that's really where it comes from.
Yeah.
I feel like the familiarity might hurt you, so you might want Arizona, even though I think Arizona is better than Michigan.
Couple answers, quick Illinois fan responses. I'd rather see Arizona. And I think if I understand Illinois fans and how they're wired, that's probably right.
I would hate to see Greg would be his.
I will say this, though, if Illinois beat me for a title and Merez, there's no coming back from that.
Right. Also, bad read by Orod. 2 months.
Forever?
Yeah. What you mean 2 months?
Forever. Yeah.
Forever, ever. Yeah. Let's see here. A tweet. Interesting Final Four fact. 2 really good SoCal guys, Braden Burries and Kylan Boswell, both born in 2005, but one is a freshman, the other is a senior. Has to be a very rare scenario.
Yeah, I think I'm confused about Braden Burries' age.
So Braden Burries is old for a freshman. He's going to be turning 21 by the time the NBA draft is here.
So how did that happen?
I think he's got one of those weird birthdays where he could be in one age or the other one. And then probably on top of that, I think he got one of those like held back scenarios.
Well, you're supposed to turn 19 your freshman year, not 21. So
yeah.
That doesn't explain a 2-year gap.
Yeah, I don't have an answer.
Why is no one talking about this? Why is he like a projected lottery pick if he's 20, turning 21?
Wait, no, instead of 18, wait, is he, because he's
20. He's turning 21. So he is the age of what a junior is supposed to be. Some seniors.
Yeah.
And yet the NBA is just like, yeah, he's like, what?
His B-Day's in September. He's 20 now. He'll be 21 in his sophomore year.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
So Boswell was young and reclassed up. So Burries has that weird September birthday and then also probably reclassed back.
I get that. And look, Boz reclassing is its own separate thing. I'm so anti-reclass in general. Like, I don't get why you want to rush to college. But the Burries part of it confuses me.
Yeah. Burries got that Yaxel education. Double Asian 07. Do you guys have any intel on Brandon McCoy? There's prediction placed yesterday for him to Michigan. We did comment on that. It's looking like that's going to happen for the most part, unless Greg's the one who hears all that.
I wouldn't call it real intel, but people I trust say it's happening, and it's the same as the story that's being shared publicly now. So I think barring a surprise, it's going to happen.
UConn 99. I hope that Greg gets his wish of UConn versus Michigan. Also, I need UConn to win to help me when I wear my Sleepers hoodie out in public in Connecticut and get weird looks, like if Greg was wearing a Terrace jersey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It is crazy that if Michigan plays for a title, it's either Merez's old school or Terrace versus his old school. That's objectively insane. But I would love it. I would I'll take either one of those matchups, Cart. I'm not really afraid of either, you know?
Yeah. Dwight John Wall, Delhi, I think Michigan losing in the conference tournament woke them up. Delhi, I like where our Wolverines are at. Go blue.
Everybody in this league wanted to get out of Big Ten play. That was abundantly clear. And I think they are very awake right now.
T. Steffi, hey guys, rank the potential title game matchups you would like to see.
You want to go first since you're more neutral?
Am I?
I mean, I have a very clear rooting.
One Michigan, Illinois.
Wow.
2 Arizona, Illinois. 3 Michigan, UConn. 4 Arizona, UConn.
It's about where I'm at. Just give me Michigan, the 2 top ones. But Arizona, Illinois would be an objectively amazing national title game.
Yeah, Cart is never. I am very neutral, Uncle Phil Cows. About as neutral gets. Gosh darn it. Tony Billich's agent. How many years is David Merkovich in college? And if he is here three or four, where does he go down in the list of best college basketball players?
Man, if he stayed all 4, he could be one of the all-time greatest. But I think it's 2. I think by the time he's a focal point next year, jury's out and he's a first-round pick.
Yeah, that's fair. Last one. Coy sent a tweet. Ayo Dosunmu is the first Western Conference guard since Magic Johnson with 15 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals, and 60+% field goal percentage in a game.
Congrats, Ayo.
NBA is so fake, man.
All things turning up Brad Underwood right now.
Yeah, Ayo's nice though. Ayo is nice, and Coy said on that, my boy's gonna get paid. I think he will get paid, but the NBA is so wild to me. I don't know what happens. Like I was watching Lakers Wizards yesterday for reasons I don't want to really disclose, but I'm just watching like Sharif Cooper, Jameer Watkins, and Julian Reese. I'm just like, what is this?
Yeah, pretty crazy.
That does it for the comments today.
Do we want to mention Jaden Ivey?
No.
Yeah, probably got to tread carefully given where that's heading, but like it is just crazy that like what you just said about the NBA is the way we both feel. Like, dog, anyone can make it in the league right now, and Ivy's has gone the other way. Like, I just missed the guy he was at Purdue, dude. He was such a fun player.
That was our 5th pick.
Crazy.
Wasn't that the Wemby draft?
Was that the Wemby draft?
Is that the Wemby draft when we had the worst record in the league and we got sent down to 5th?
5 with Ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been.
Or no, was that the time we got sent down to 5th and took Ron Holland?
Holland might have been Wemby. Hey, 1 seed in the East, man.
Whatever.
Yeah, the Paolo draft. That's what it was. It was Chet, Jabari, Paolo, Keegan Murray, Ivy.
Yeah.
I loved Keegan Murray.
What's Keegan Murray doing nowadays?
Making shots.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to get to the next segment?
Just in Sacramento with Mike Woodson?
You want to get to the next segment?
Maybe.
Okay. We're going to go to the next segment. This one might take a while, so it's good that we're ahead of schedule. I want to rank every starter in the Final Four. We know who the 20 starting lineup participants will be for these 4 teams. I want to rank them 1 through 20 from best to worst. I guess if we need to set some rules on this, I don't just want, like, I think this player is better than this player. I want who I want this week. It's the Final Four. We're 2 wins away from a national championship, and you can draft these players to be your players, be on your side trying to win a title. That's how I'm going to frame it. That's how I'm asking you to frame it. At the end of this exercise, we will have 1 through 20 players for the Final Four. Sound good?
Sounds great.
And I do want to call this out. Jay Meisner, resident Arizona fan, says, I know I'm going to be pissed after this. Every time we do an exercise like this, Arizona's players do get dinged. It's crazy because they're so balanced. It's like hard. I'm going to do my best to do well for you, Jay Meisner. All right, Cart. Michigan, Arizona, Illinois, UConn. Everybody's available on the board. Who is the number 1 player you would want for the Final Four?
Yeah, Axel.
Did you hesitate at all?
No.
I didn't either, but I thought you might make arguments for a couple other guys.
No, yeah, Axel.
Do you think my vision that Dusty was kind of waiting to give him all the usage has come true?
Not really. I just think he started just hooping.
Okay. His usage rate's through the roof in the last 3 games. It definitely is different than the regular season, but maybe it is just he's hooping, give me the ball, get out of the way. I don't know. Okay. Also, Andre is not a starter in this. We're only going starting lineups. So,
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yaxel's off the board 1. Can we name like some names? Like who's the pool of players in consideration next off the board?
Keaton, Burries, Merck, Caravan, Terrace.
I think for me, it's Keaton and Terrace right now. I don't know how you look at what Terrace has done this tournament and not.
Yeah, I mean he's been the been the second best player in this tournament that's in the Final Four.
Right.
So yeah, you got to go Terrace second.
Let's go Terrace second. I think that's right based on what he's done in this tournament run.
Keaton third.
Keaton third. So the way I kind of see this going, I think it's like we got to figure out where to put Merck and some of the other guys you mentioned.
I feel like the guidelines have changed because to start, it's like if you want to win a title, like Terrace has been the best player for UConn, but Alex Caravan is also really good and is a 2-time national champion. Like I feel like that accounts for something.
He is. Terrace is their best player though. Like
right, that's fair.
Pretty clearly. To me.
I was thinking about going Caravan too.
So I think Caravan, Merck find their way on here soon. I think the Michigan front court finds their way on here soon. But the way I kind of envision this going, now that we have Yaxel, Terrace, Keaton, we have Michigan, UConn, Illinois' best players off the board. I think we should get like 4 to 5 Arizona players off the board in the next 12 picks.
Well, here's the thing. Like you could make Cole's been ridiculous this tournament run. He's been better than Merez to me in the tournament.
Yeah. I'd probably have Koa ahead of the Michigan bigs right now.
So would you have Koa ahead of Merck?
I mean, I love Merck, but I listen, I have no argument against all these Arizona monsters.
Mm.
Like putting them in order is kind of difficult for me. But like I really outside of like who's their fifth? Do you consider Karchenkov their fifth guy? Because Karchenkov's been nasty in this tournament.
Yeah, Karchenkov's probably the fifth. Karchenkov or Krivas.
And Karchenkov's been in double figures damn near every game. I mean, Krivas is a force, but Krivas is probably he's had some quiet tournament games.
Yeah, I mean, are you taking Krivas or Big T?
Krivas. But I think I'm taking the Michigan bigs before Krivas right now. But I think for Arizona, for me, it's probably Koa, Burries, and Bradley.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm waiting on Krivas and Karchenkov. Does that feel right?
That feels about right.
So I guess in our next pool, it's those 3 from Arizona. Figure out where you want Merez and Mara. Figure out where you want Caravan. And figure out where you want Merck. Is that our pool?
That feels right, yeah.
Okay, so that's what? 3, 5, 6, 7 guys we need to put in order. Merck, Caravan, Merez, Mara, Bradley, Burries, Koa. I think I'm going Koa first.
Bradley, Burries, Koa. So is Koa fourth? Did you put Keaton?
Yeah, we already have Keaton.
Okay.
Yaxel, Terrace, and Keaton.
Yeah, I'd go Koa fourth.
I think I'm going Koa fourth, and I think I'm going Burries fifth.
Yeah.
Does that feel right?
Feels right.
But now we got the Big 12 Player of the Year coming off after those 2. Does he go 6th?
I don't know. I feel like we're getting into Caravan territory here.
Maybe.
You lead me.
You want Caravan off the board. I'll give you Caravan.
Okay.
I'll give you Caravan.
And I
also think Mara's slipping awfully far for how good Mara's been this year. Like if Michigan wins the title, Mara will not be the 7th guy here. It'll be because he's awesome.
So Mara?
I don't know. I want your help. I want your input, but
is it season long or tournament?
It's right now. So who would you want?
What are my options?
Right now our list is Yaxel, Terrace, Keaton, Koa, Braden Burries, Alex Caravan. We talked about Mara and Merez. We talked about Merck, and we talked about Jaden Bradley in this group before we get to anybody else.
Ooh. I'd probably go Caravan, Mara, Rez.
Caravan, Mara, 7. I think I'd take Jaden Bradley over Merez right now.
Good call.
Jaden Bradley, 8.
Good call.
Merez, 9.
Should have got to go Merck 10.
Is Merck really 10th? Because I might take Merck over Merez right now. I love this Final Four as we go through this. We're disrespecting like so many people at once right now.
And that's good.
I mean, Jay Meisner, I'm looking at the chat as we do this car. Are you not overrating Caravan?
Caravan got 5 points in 38. I like that, Meisner.
I'm not taking Caravan over either members of my front court.
How come Meisner only did 38 minutes?
Because isn't that what he played?
Yeah, what did he do the game before that?
Oh, you want to extend the sample size?
It's a whole tournament. Also, Caravan sucked last game. That's a fact. He did suck last game.
He was bad in Big East tournament title too.
What did he do against UCLA?
He was great. He was great. All right. We got him 6th.
I'm fine with folks taking Merck over Caravan. That's fine.
I mean, whoever, like the group of 10 we have right now, if we're going Yaxel, Terrace, Keaton, Koa, Burries, Caravan, Mara, Bradley, Merez, Merck, whoever we put 10 there is going to feel wildly underrated.
Yeah. And I just I'm putting stock into Caravan's experience as a champ, which might be looking into it way too much. But
I would like to stand up on behalf of Illini Nation and say this is crazy. Because I not only both Merck and I think Merez and Mara I would take over Caravan in a heartbeat right now.
That's fine.
But that's okay. Okay. All right. We sure Merez over Merck is the right move right now? I think Merck's been better lately.
Merck's been better lately.
But I guess we saw them head to head and Merez was dominant.
Yes.
So leave Merez 9, Merck 10, and just keep it moving. I trust Merez.
Man,
If I have to keep saying that, I trust Merez.
Folks have been acting like Caravan sucked this tournament. It's nuts.
He's been good.
Like, he's been great.
He's been good. You can't say great after that Duke game.
He had a bad Duke game, but for the most part, he has been great.
He's been good. He's been good.
If Merck was averaging what Caravan is averaging right now, he would be 1 on this list.
I don't know.
I mean,
what's he averaging in the tournament?
Merck is fun. I mean,
you just hate Merck.
No, I don't. But like, Caravan he scored 22, 27, 17, and 5. Someone do the math.
Not a math show.
Well, I can be.
Not a math show. We're talking about Merck had a double-double, had 29 and 17 in a different game in the tournament. 9-12, 2, 2-1. He'd been great too. Those are probably the same averages.
Caravan's averaging 18
in the tournament.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some math. Making me do math on the fly just because you hate my Croatian is crazy. All right, 15 for Merck with more rebounds.
Caravan's 18-5. 18-5. 18, 5, and 3.
All right, and that's 15, 11, and 3 for Merck.
Yeah, so maybe you're right.
I think this is just a nasty Final Four. We got to put, like, if we're not putting those guys 10th, we're putting the Big 12 Player of the Year 10th. Or if we're not putting Bradley 10th, then we're putting Merez 10th, which is crazy, or Mara 10th, which is crazy. So somebody at 10 is going to be crazy. We got
Is Alex Caravan a defensive liability?
No.
Okay.
I don't think anybody in this Final Four is a defensive liability.
Yeah.
We good?
I hate how I can't like Merck unless I think Merck is the best player on the earth.
You think
it is tiresome?
You think that's what's happening here?
Yes.
I think people are just mad you put him 10th. I don't think.
Where would you put him
first? Where would I have Merck on this list?
Yeah.
Probably like 7th.
Is there that big of a difference between 7 and or you? So you would have Merck over Caravan. You'd have Merck over who else am I missing?
I think I'd have him over Caravan. I think I'd have him over probably Merez right now.
Okay.
And one of the Arizona guards. But that's
the Arizona guards
we went in.
Okay. That's fine.
Let's get a vibe pickup here.
I'm not.
It's a vibe pickup, man.
It's not.
It's a vibe pickup. It's a vibe. Okay. All right. And here, they can shit on me too, Cart. I'm not allowed to say nice things about UConn.
I think I want Merck 1.
No. You got to own your hate, man. Own your hate. Embrace the hate.
I, Carter Elliott, want Alex Caravan over Merck. I hate Merck. Clip it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Can we get the second half of this list done?
Possibly.
Yaxel, Terrace, Keaton, Koa, Burries, Caravan, Mara, Bradley, Merez, Merck is where we have currently landed. That means the remaining players we need to list here are Solo Ball, Braylon Mullins, Silas Demery, Kylan Boswell, Tommy Avicic, Jake Davis, Elliot Cadeau, Namari Burnett, Karchenkov, and Krivas. So I think Krivas is 11, right?
Yeah.
Or would you make the argument for one of UConn's guys or Kylan?
Kylan's been bad in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, Kylan's probably slipping here.
Yeah.
So I think we just go Krivas 11. I might go Karchenkov 12.
That sounds about right.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
And that speaks to who Zona is right now. They're so damn balanced, but they're all 5 starters are in the top 12 guys left.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Where is Cadeau here?
He's up there.
He's been really good.
Yeah. Like I'm taking Cadeau over like the UConn guards in their current state. I'm taking them over Boswell and Jake Davis and Big T. I'm taking them over. He'd probably be probably 6 behind. I don't know if I'm taking him over any Arizona guys, but maybe one Arizona guy.
Is 13 too low for him? Next off the board for Cadeau would be 13th on this list.
He's been good.
He's been really good in the tournament.
I'd probably go Cadeau. Yeah.
19, 20. He's got 33 assists to 7 turnovers in the tournament.
Probably go Cadeau.
But is 13 too low, though?
I mean, who would you put him over?
I guess the group we just brought off the board, Krivas. We're not taking him over Merck, but
no.
Krivas has not been great in the tournament.
Probably take him over. Probably take him over Krivas, but maybe not over Karchenkov.
Well, we just had Krivas over Karchenkov.
I go Karchenkov, Cadeau, Krivas.
You like Karchenkov more than Cano. Give me that pitch.
I don't think I have a good pitch.
Karchenkov is really good. Kind of does it all. 2 for 10 from 3 in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Got torched by Braden.
Torched?
Yeah.
For like a minute stretch.
Well, then they switched him off and saved him.
Yeah, I mean it was ball screen coverage, but he was getting picked and going over the top. I wouldn't say it was necessarily torched.
Okay. Didn't Braden go 3 for 3 and then 1 for 14 the rest of the game?
But they changed up the ball screen coverage.
Okay. Need a definition for when we're allowed to use torched.
I don't know.
All right.
I mean, Cadeau shooting well, passing well.
Yeah. Fifth option. 2 for 10 from 3 is better. It's okay.
I'm fine with Cadeau.
You got Cadeau 13. Where do you do Ball, Mullins, Demery? What do you do with that group?
Dude, I hate this segment for what it's worth.
What do we do with that group?
This is so hard. Like it doesn't matter. Truthfully.
It doesn't matter?
Like the battling between good starter over other good starter.
It's supposed to just be fun.
This is not. Are you enjoying this?
It's supposed to be fun. This isn't working very well, it seems. But
I know I'm not having fun. Man, I'm not having fun. Ooh. See, Big T has been good in the tournament. I don't know about Reed's killing me though. Reed wants Jake Davis up here when Jake Davis has been benched basically. And
Jake Davis is going to be last on this list, and then Namari's going to be second last. We can lock those guys in at 20 and 19.
Yeah, fact, for sure.
I'm going to do that right now, so that helps us a little bit.
That was fun.
There we go. Okay.
That was easy.
Now we have to get through the rest of this. That means we have Solo Ball, Braylon Mullins, Silas Demery, Kylan Boswell, Tommy Ivisic to put in order between 13 and 18.
Tommy, Silas, Braylon Solo.
Where does Kylan fit in with that too? Like we're saying Tommy over all these guards?
Yeah, Kylan's been bad in the tournament.
He has.
So has Jake. Jake Davis has been the worst player in the tournament of all these starters. That's ridiculous.
I mean, Demery's still hurt to me. He's not playing well right now. Mullins has been better in the tournament than we're acting like. He's been in double figures 3 of the 4 games. And then Solo Ball is just slumping. But like if you get normal Solo Ball, he's up there. I don't know. I think if I was going through this, I might go Mullins and Tommy as the top 2 here.
Okay.
And then you've got like a slumping guy, another slumping guy, and a hurt guy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I'd go
Demery
Ball, Kylan.
Can we go Mullins ahead of Tommy?
I'm fine with that.
Mullins 14, Tommy 15. Because the thing with Tommy, even if he's playing well right now, Illinois fans, there's always the potential that his lack of physicality loses you a game at this point in the season. And I don't think that's necessarily true with like some of these other guys. Like there's a world that Terrace Reed just shows up and does with the Michigan bigs to Tommy in Champaign. Yeah. So I think we have to put him 15th, even though he's starting to get going a little bit.
Yeah.
So then you said you want who, Demery next? It's Demery, Boswell, Ball that we have to rank last.
I'll go Demery, Ball, Boswell.
I think putting Bos behind Ball feels wrong.
I mean, probably feels wrong because I think Kylan's been better throughout the year. for sure.
Solo's just also slumping.
Actually, no, Boswell should be over Ball. Yeah. Boswell over Ball.
Okay. I like that. All right. So that means let's just give this the fact check, and chat can tell us if anything feels super wrong too. Here's the listen back test. And if we want to move anything around, we have one final chance before I send this to Booby for the graphic. Ranking every starter in the Final Four. 1, Yaxel Lenneberg. 2, Terrace Reed. 3, Keaton Wagler. 4, Koa Pete. 5, Braden Burries. 6, Alex Caravan. 7, Adai Mara. 8, Jaden Bradley, Big 12 Player of the Year. 9, Merez Johnson. 10, David Mirkovic. 11, Krivas. 12, Karchenkov. 13, Elliot Cadeau. 14, Braylon Mullins. 15, Tommy Avicic. 16, Silas Demery. 17, Kylan Boswell. 18, Solo Ball. 19, Damari Burnett. 20, Jake Davis. I think I'm okay with that. I still would go to war for Cadeau and Mara and Merck, but those are my guys, and I got to understand I'm higher on them than most people. Are you okay with that list, hearing that?
No.
What's wrong in your mind?
I just hate the list.
You hate the entire exercise.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're going to proceed as if this list was solid.
Okay.
Where would Stojakovic be on the list? It's a good question. How in the hell? Because it's starters, Brandon. It's starters. The exercise is starters, and he doesn't start. So he's not a starter. So we rank the starters, and Andrei Stojakovic doesn't start. That's how he's not on the list. Where would he be, Cart?
Fifth.
Putting him right with Koa?
Yeah.
I think he'd be in the Karchenkov range. Karchenkov Cadeau range. Yeah. It's okay, Brandon. We love you, Brandon. All right. Let's go to topic 3. I'm going to send that to Booby right now to make a graphic, and everyone's going to be mad at us for it. Third topic is a lot easier, so yay, deep breath. Arizona, Michigan are analytically the 2 best teams left in the tournament. There are talking heads making the case that this is the quote-unquote real national championship.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that that is fair?
No.
Okay. Elaborate for me.
Well, I'm, as a credentialed media member, I'll be attending the national championship game, and I looked at the times and the proceedings, and it told me it was back the championship game's on Monday.
That is how it works.
So Monday is the real national championship game.
This is correct. Do you expect that Arizona and Michigan is going to feel like the best game we see this weekend, though?
I couldn't call it. I think that maybe analytically, yeah, KenPom tells me it is. So you could definitely go with that, but I don't know. That Illinois UConn game could be a classic. Who all we know?
30. I'm taking 30.
What?
I'm taking 30.
30? What's going on?
We need a 30. Here, go out of the stage. Go out of the stage.
Am I here by myself?
Come off stage. We need a 30.
Oh, wait. I don't know how to go off stage. Can I do that?
Hover over yourself and click remove.
I don't think I have that ability. I'm not the host.
I'm calling Cart. He needs a 30. Call me, Cart. Your phone never works when I call you. Call me. You need a 30. All right, we're back. Quick 30. quick 30. So you think Arizona, Michigan analytically will be the best game, but you are not willing to say that whole concept of like it sucks that this is the semifinal because you think the championship game will still be great? Is that your honest thoughts?
I think it would suck if Michigan and Arizona weren't playing at all. That'd be the worst outcome. I don't think it sucks that two great teams are playing in the Final Four. I feel like people are just trying to, trying to make some, make a narrative or something about it.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely is being made into a narrative. I feel like last season's result where Duke lost in the Final Four and then the team that beat Duke lost in the championship is kind of impacting everyone's thoughts on this too. Like, because it just feels like Michigan, Arizona is such a big moment, especially now that Duke is out of the tournament, that you could easily see that being like this classic game and then the loser runs out of steam against the title. But I don't know. I feel like it's disrespectful to Illinois and UConn to frame it that way because Illinois UConn should be like a really, really fun game on its own. And I feel like either of those teams are worthy champions if they end up beating Arizona or Michigan, and both teams probably can. Like, I don't feel like they're going to be humongous underdogs, or they shouldn't be,
Yeah, this isn't – people are treating this like it's Michigan, Arizona, and then on the other side, it's San Diego State and Florida Atlantic.
Right.
Like, it's not. It's there are 4 top 10 teams in the country that are playing, and it's going to be, like, really high level, and Illinois or UConn could beat either of these teams.
Right. Yeah.
So, no, it's not the real national championship game, no.
Do you expect the winner of Arizona, Michigan to win the final?
Yes.
See, that's the hard part for me. And I think that weighs on both those teams too. Like,
but that was before anything ever played out. I picked Arizona to win it all. So it's like,
I think Duke being there would have balanced it out though. Because it was supposed to be like, this is technically the second and third 1 seed playing for the chance to get the overall number 1. And now that Duke's out of it, it just takes a little bit of life out of it, I think. But that's not going to work in Arizona or Michigan's favor at all. It's going to work in whoever wins the UConn-Illinois game's favor.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know. I had Arizona before the tournament winning it all. So, like, yes, I think that the champion's coming from that game. But, like, if it was the other way around, throw them on the other side, I'd be like, yeah.
If we could rearrange this, would you rearrange this?
No.
Like, you don't wish there was a chance that it could be Arizona, Michigan for it all?
No.
See, I think that's where I'm at. I wish that you could. I wish it could be like, just because I want to duck Arizona one more game, but I wish it was like Michigan, Illinois in the semi, UConn, Arizona in the semi.
Flip side of that, what if it was like that and you don't get to the champion game you want? Then we never even see it at all.
Yeah, but I think as long as I get one Big Ten team in the title, I get a game that I want. Like Illinois, Arizona would be awesome. And if Michigan's in it, I'm very happy. The only championship game I don't want is UConn, Arizona. And yeah, because correct. I don't want to watch Terrace Reed win a national championship.
Is Michigan trying to duck Arizona?
If I could, I would. But I think objectively, no, because we can't duck them. But if I could, I would duck so fast.
Big time duck.
Wouldn't you? They're terrifying.
No.
But you're Mr. I'm not afraid of anything.
Except spiders.
Except for spiders do get you.
Spiders get me. Spiders, communication, and what else? That's probably 2 things.
See, Tominator, I respect this line of thinking. I don't. I don't want to put them in their place. Their place is really, really good.
Let them enjoy their place.
Yeah, like you know what? Let's just let them live, and then we'll live over here, and then maybe one day, like, we'll go to dinner together.
Yeah, fair.
Right. Okay. Do you hate Richmond because you hate spiders?
No. Sorry, arachnids. I hate arachnids.
Got it. Real physical 8-legged creatures.
8-legged. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do some questions before we get out of here. If you have anything you want us to discuss quickly, hit us in the chat, and we are happy to take questions before we get out of here. Ha 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 ha. T. Steffi thought we were going to bring Dion in. No, that was just a quick 30-second timeout.
It wasn't even we didn't even take the full 30.
Yeah, I mean, that was like a quick. Coach said his piece and then said, "Y'all figure it out." I went Tommy Lloyd mode.
Yeah,
that's all it was. I
Should've
feel like
crumbled.
the 30 got the results I was looking for.
That's what it's all about as a coach.
That's all it was. Let's see. Frosty says Michigan will beat Zona by 12. Zona overrated. Not at all in my mind. What do you think?
Yeah, Zona overrated is crazy.
Yeah. Rob Bob says this was like when we needed a break after the Michigan State recap. This was different.
Way different.
Very different. That was like a real we hate each other, we need a breather moment. This was just quick 30. Reset.
It's still so hilarious that the one player that finally cracked us is Carson Cooper.
It's so fitting.
It's honestly it's good that it was, because now I feel like we can laugh at it more so. But like it legit was Carson Cooper.
Yeah. It's
extremely
not
Keaton, not Yaxel, not a first team All-American. Carson Cooper did it.
It truly extremely fitting. Let's see. We'll start with we got a flurry of these. This is great. Custom Caddy says Purdue with their 33rd best defense held Zona and beat them in the first half. Michigan can beat them the whole game. Yeah, that is a data point. I was thinking about that, Carter.
I got another data point. That same Purdue beat y'all.
Very true.
So there you go.
Very true. I still don't know what happened that game. Like we had nothing for Trey, Coffin Ren.
That game makes absolutely no sense. Like
we were soft. Michigan was soft for 40 minutes. It was strange.
What was that?
I don't know. Trefoil says, Greg, do you think that karma will come for Yaxel before the end of the tourney or after? I do believe in karma. That's why I picked against Nate Oates in the first round, and then Nate Oates made it to the Sweet 16.
Can I step in here?
Yeah.
We need to get the plot back with Yaxel.
What do you mean?
Like, he's a jackass, he's an idiot, but like nothing he's doing is like hurting. And like I feel like karma for like Bama is like, oh, bad people. Like, why is he actually getting karma? Because he likes to go on TikTok live and talk about Trey McKinney's meat. Like, that's let my dog talk about girth. He's not hurting anybody.
Yeah, he's just a lovable idiot. That's all. But like, learn to love the lovable idiot. You don't have to hate
him. Or don't even love him. Just let the idiot be. Let him do what he wants to do.
Right.
Karma coming for him is crazy. Like he's like evading the law or something.
Listen, none of this is that serious, Cart. Like just playing basketball. Cool trip to Indy. I heard there's a mall there.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
Transfer portal wish list for our teams. Who's on your wish list?
Portal's not open yet, so I don't do that.
You see Rick Barnes is hosting a visit today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. Can't believe he's T-wording. Rick Barnes of all people. Old school guy too.
Yeah.
Tough.
Really?
You really won't give us any names? Like anybody you want your team to theoretically pursue in a week?
I legit don't have any.
What about Blyden?
The guard?
That felt like a Michigan State guy.
I don't know. I'm if anything, I'm honing in on a center. So I haven't even looked at guards.
Have you seen any bigs that you like?
That Charlotte big. I like him. Sherelle, if he goes in the portal, would love Sherelle. People shaking ass for that St. Mary's big need to do some self-service.
Yeah, I don't know what to think of him. I feel like the same things that were said about Mara are being said about him, though.
See, but like Mara had like the pedigree, everything else going with it, and like kind of stuff going on with that. It was clearly like a Cronin issue. I think that the St. Mary's big is just a gup.
Could be.
Do y'all want him?
It was rumored a while ago that Michigan wanted him, but I don't think so. I think he'd go with Joyner to Oregon State, if anything. So, yeah. My wish list right now really is just like take a swing on somebody, and I don't really know who I want the swing to be on yet. I want Cadeau, McKinney, Mara, Merez back. And if we get those 4 plus Brandon McCoy, I don't even think you want anything major in the portal. But it would be fun to take a swing on Todd Pettiford. I would love the Cadeau and his bestie in the backcourt, another Dusty May reclamation project.
That'd be fun.
Super talented dude who clearly the coach just let him down. It'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
All right. Let's see. Are you going to wear an Avisis jersey for the Final Four?
I don't have one, but I do have the Merc jersey ready to be delivered to Gregory.
I can't wait. I'm going to wear it while we walk to the stadium on Monday.
It's so big.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be so big on you?
Great. Well, I put on a few, man. Might work. Might be great.
Big on me.
Might be great. Greg, they're going to put a freshman on Yaxel. We saw how that went last time. Do you think Yaxel will be offended that Koa Pete's on him?
Probably.
Or Karchenkov?
Yeah.
No, I'll call my shot on this one. He's going to be offended they put a European on him. And he's going to say that after, and it's going to get the first head turn from Dusty, don't actually say that.
He's going to call him the wrong nationality. He's like, I couldn't believe they put
Italian on me.
Put an Italian on me. That's disrespectful.
Spaghetti and meatballs. It's like, yes, no.
I chicken parmed his ass.
It's not how that goes. Which NBA team will Carson Cooper randomly sub in for in the middle of March?
Oh, Pelicans.
Feels like a Pelican for sure.
Pelican for sure.
I could easily see that. So you think Mike Woodson should have been the coach of the year last season?
Mike Woodson would have had a better record than Darren DeVries last year.
Thoughts on our guy Coleman Hawkins celebrating with the Illini cart?
I'm happy that he was happy. I'm happy that everyone involved in that is happy. Speaking for myself, my program in particular, I'd want the dog piss slapped out of anybody who left and wants to come back and be a part of the celebration. It don't work like that.
Yeah, it does at programs that go to Final Fours these days. It does.
That's cool. That's cool. Did you like that?
I liked it for Coleman. Yeah.
Would you want Hunter Dickinson on the court?
I think that's a little different. Coleman graduated. Coleman gave you championships. Multi-time Big Ten champion Coleman Hawkins. He was part of the most recent best Illinois team. He was the third best player. He gave them good years. And then he graduated, and then I don't think Brad wanted him. I think Brad was his time. So, yeah, I feel differently about it. But this is a great data point. Let me speak directly to David for just a moment. See, you can leave, and they still love you. You can go do whatever your heart desires for more money and even better things, and they'll still welcome you back. It's great. It's a great.
You gotta graduate. Gotta graduate.
It's a great place. Let's see. U of A. There's a lot of letters going on. U of A isn't Yaxel 23 complaining a college kid is guarding him in defense. LOL, what a clown.
He is a clown.
He is a clown. How much would we love Illinois versus Michigan for a championship? How much would it help sleepers?
How much would it? I mean, it probably would help sleepers greatly. I don't know. I don't like being in games where I can't win.
It's the best outcome for sleepers. Either Illinois or Michigan getting there would be a great outcome for sleepers. But also, we've had a great March as is. These deep runs from Illinois, Michigan State, Purdue were all amazing for content purposes. So we're in a really healthy spot. I think if we didn't get Illinois or Michigan in the title, it still would be our best month ever. So I don't know. It would be more fun than anything, I think, for me personally and for us if that came to fruition.
Yeah, fair.
Does Purdue do anything in the portal?
They already did. Got Caden Pierce.
You think they go beyond that or no?
No.
Got a lot of guys already lined up, don't they?
Yeah, I don't think so.
They need to. What are they doing with their 5 spot?
Sinan, Jacobson, Riley Burgess.
They have to get a portal 5. Have to. If they don't, they're letting everybody down. Kyle, what up, Kyle? Says, Greg, what is the first thing you do if Illinois beat Michigan to win it all? Cry. I'd cry.
Happy tears or sad tears?
That would be sad tears. But this is genuine. It really is. I think I'd be really happy for a bunch of Illinois people we know if they won.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't want it to happen to my team. And the Merez drama would be the worst. But if Michigan doesn't win, I'm definitely rooting for Illinois to win it all this year. So it'd just be a crazy moment if that came to fruition. Ulamog says Izzo said a former player was texting him the last few weeks regretting his transfer.
I think someone posing as a former player texted him and said that.
Izzo's texting?
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Come on now. Come on. Phone calls, right? That's the only way you get a hold of Tom Izzo. Tell him to call.
Izzo said a former player was texting in the last few weeks regretting transferring. Huh. It's got to be either. I feel like everyone's going to assume it's Trey, but it could be others.
Could it?
Possibly.
Could it be Book? Can't be Book, can it?
What about Hogard?
Why would Hogard be texting Izzo years later?
He was high.
Yeah, it could be. Greg, you're going to need Pepto-Bismol with Cadeau this game. Should I still be worried about Cadeau Cart? Because I'm not.
Even if once again, this is the thing about it. It doesn't matter. It's Elliot Cadeau. Let's say he does lose his mind. All right. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Odds of Merez going to the draft. I've heard conflicting reports on this. The only thing that I firmly believe is that Michigan already has contract offers extended that have been extended for a month to both Merez and Mara that are massive. The number I was told is Yaxel-ish, Yaxel adjacent to both guys. And their plan and goal is to get both back. Now, I think Mara has had such a good March Madness outside of the Alabama game where he was unplayable, but he was doing some crazy things. His stock might be in a place where you've got to go. Merez has not had a good tournament. I was told a month ago that the conversations they had, they felt it was really possible to get both back. And it would be very similar to Florida getting Condon and Hogg and Chinyelu back all in the same offseason after making a Final Four run. My current expectation is they'll get at least one back, and it's probably 50-50 or maybe less than 50-50 that they get two. I think Merez is more likely to be back than Mara, though, based on how the tournament run has gone. Do you have any thoughts, Cart?
I think Cadeau goes to the league.
You think so?
Just surprise. You know what? Announce it on his brother's stream. And he's like, yeah, I'm going.
I think it'd be fun if, honestly, just send Howard Isley to the combine. Michigan goes as a group to the combine.
That'd be so bad for Yaxel's focus.
It would be so, but he'd probably play best because he'd be his happiest. Love Thy Neighbor says, have you guys looked at the Kalshi odds for UNC? Tommy is down only 24 cents. Donovan is up. Somebody put $125,000 on Billy Donovan to be named North Carolina's head coach last night, which feels like a bet you only make if you have insider info. What do you think?
We got to make sure Deion's okay.
Why?
That was his bet.
That was Deion.
Yeah, that was Deion's bet.
On Billy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Reed Albert wants to know how many Europeans do Illinois have last year?
They'll have Merck. They'll have Big T, Big Z. They'll have Neo Abdalis. So yeah, I'll say 4.
You think they get both the Visiches back?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't. But I think
I feel like this run will have them wanting both back.
I think Tommy's back.
Think Big Z's gone?
I think Big Z may be gone.
Ugh.
We'll see. Kicks says, will there be a postseason running point episode? What do you think?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I hope so.
We're talking to Braden still on just a friendly, ongoing basis. We haven't asked him to do anything new, and he hasn't asked us to do anything new since that losing streak started. So It started from us just like, hey, let's take a breather. And then they started winning. It was like, we ain't going to mess up a winning run by trying to ask you to do content. So we checked in to see if he'd be at the Final Four because I thought we could do some fun stuff at the Final Four. If so, it sounds like he's not going to be in Indy. But I think when we get back from the Final Four, we will definitely push to do a couple postseason episodes and close the loop on that and or see if the show is going to extend beyond his Purdue career. We'll see. All right. I think that's it for today.
Well, one more because Brandon Snyder actually donated $5, so I feel like we gotta for sure do this. Need quick backstory. Who went to do first about starting this podcast, and how you two meet? Let's go Big Ten. Greg started it.
Did I miss that? Where did I miss that?
It was at 11:12 a.m.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Greg started it. We met my either freshman or sophomore year of college through my college roommate and point guard, Zach Hurth, who went to high school and grew up with Greg. I went to college at Albion College. I would go up to Michigan State a lot instead of going back home. And I kicked it with Greg a few times. We became close, became boys. And then after college, somehow, some way, we're like, let's fire up a podcast because that's what people who just graduated college do. And now we're here.
Yeah. Can't express enough when Cart did make those trips to Michigan State. He was putting on clinics, plural. So, we were a pretty social group in college. And I thought like we were pretty good at having a good time. And then this 6'7" demon would show up like once every 3 weeks and just teach me that like there's levels to that. So pretty quickly the first couple times we hung out, I mean, I remember like we would just be in the corner taking a shot, trying to name as many players' schools. Like I would give you a player and you would have to name the school. If you got it wrong, I would drink and vice versa. And then our girlfriends, now wives at the time, would just get so annoyed with us.
Yeah.
Where it was a thing the first month, like they literally didn't want to hang out with us with each other because it was like, well, you won't even talk to us the whole time. So
like, let's talk on a podcast instead.
No, pretty natural. And then COVID hit. I think COVID was the biggest thing because we were very recreational with this. We had one of our other friends or my other friends that was part of it for a while. And we would do like one episode a month maybe. And then COVID hit. And I remember I was like really depressed for a little bit. And Mal, my wife, was just like, well, we got to like find things for you to do if you feel like you're stuck at home and you're in a bad place. And I remember being like, well, the only thing I enjoy doing right now is when Cart and I do the pod. And she made me like buy a bunch of equipment. It was like, you should just like take it more serious. And then luckily pretty quickly it started to be successful once that started. So been fun. Feel lucky to do it with you, brother.
Glad I was able to shake a little ass. And Jeff Goodman, he's seen it moving.
Jeff Goodman saw your ass moving.
Yeah, he saw it.
Yeah, crazy. We got another donation. Jay Fine says, what does a quality year of the retention look like for Illinois?
Gotta ask J9 why we couldn't just round up there to 5. Gotta ask him. I'm sorry. I gotta be that guy. Sunset Pit goes crazy, my dog. A quality year retention looks like, to be honest, Merck. If you do Merck, I'm saying quality retention. Anything else, I don't really care about.
Just Merck. Yeah. I think you would love another year of Big T. Like if you got Merck and T back and just had that front court guaranteed, like there you go.
Actually, Merck, Ty Rogers.
You need the culture back?
Yeah, give me Merck and Ty.
You also want vocal leader Jake Davis for cheap, presumably. And you basically just want to go star hunt at the backcourt spot, right?
Yeah.
What about Andre? I would want Andre back right now.
I want Andre back, yeah.
But I think everyone seems to be adults about this already. Andre's going to be worth like a lot of money.
Yeah.
And if you're Illinois, you probably think there's better investments.
Probably.
Do you do a Keaton flirtation at all or no?
I mean, you attempt. You attempt.
You do?
You attempt. It doesn't work, but you attempt.
Okay. All right. All right. I think that's it. Thank you for the donations, everybody, today. That was cool. Penguin doesn't want us to end the stream, but we have like 18 more videos to do, Penguin.
Also, Brandon Snyder with one last time. Here's your penny and $4.99 more cart since Jay Fine is cheap. We respect Jay Fine, man.
We do respect Jay Fine. We also respect Brandon. Who would I compare Cart's game to? Cart's drinking game or Cart's basketball game?
Both.
I once called, this was the biggest fight we ever had. I once called your basketball game post Achilles Boogie Cousins.
Which honestly was a good read at the time. I think I was just in bad headspace.
I think that was meant as a compliment, truly, but you really took it as disrespect.
Yeah, I did.
You have a lot of Boogie Cousins elements to your game, from the way you approach playing basketball to your skill set.
For sure. And it's definitely post Achilles Boogie. Like that is what it is.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's my comp. Do you have a comp for my very limited basketball game?
I'm trying to think. Connector, shooter, does right things.
If I play the right way, I'm a coach on the floor.
You got a little Jake Davis.
That's, dude, all I've ever wanted to be is Jake Davis.
You got a little Jake Davis, but I was trying to go NBA.
No, that's why I love him. Jake's the right comp. Custom Caddy, we're going to be at O'Reilly's on Sunday in Indy from 3 to 7. Doing shows. Our whole team will be there. It'll be really fun. We'll promote it on our socials this week. But yeah, that's the spot. And then we'll be in town the whole weekend doing some other stuff throughout the other days. But there are rumors we're getting a Butler facility for a filmed Sleepers hoop run cart.
Yeah, we are. Also, last thing, Jay Fine. I'm sorry, my brother. That big, you're different.
This is crazy when you read it that way, but also like, yeah, shout out to Jay Fine. Wow.
My fault, big dog.
he let it drop.
Hey, my fault, dog. My fault.
a penny short again.
Hey, man, free Jay Fine.
Absolutely crazy. All right, great show today. Thank you, everybody. We got like 18 more videos coming up this afternoon. Stay tuned. We'll see y'all tomorrow.